All right, today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful tools out there for your career, mentorship. And we're going to look at it like a journey, with a call to adventure, finding your path, and finally reaching your destination. So, let's get this expedition started.
I mean, haven't we all been there? You're kind of staring at the road ahead, feeling a little lost, just wishing you had a guide, someone who's already walked the path and can give you a few pointers. Well, that exact feeling, that's why mentorship is so important. And this quote from Paulo Coelho just hits the nail on the head. A really great mentor isn't just someone who gives you all the answers. Nope. They're more like a catalyst. They're there to help you unlock the potential that you already have inside you.
So, why does this matter so much? I mean, really? Well, let's actually look at the data, because this isn't just some feel-good idea. It is a proven strategy for success, and you better believe the world's top companies are all over it. 98%. Just let that sink in. That's the percentage of Fortune 500 companies that have formal mentoring programs. Look, when basically every single one of the most successful businesses on the planet is investing in something, it's not a fad. It's an absolutely crucial pillar for growth. And the results are real. You can see them. Study after study shows that employees with mentors aren't just, happier at work. They are objectively more successful. We're talking more promotions, bigger paychecks. It's a straight line to advancing your career. But it goes so much deeper than just promotions and pay. A fascinating study from the University of Cambridge actually found that mentoring seriously reduces anxiety and boosts mental health. And get this, it works for both people. It builds this supportive relationship that helps fight loneliness, making the whole workplace a healthier, better place to be. Okay, so what is the secret sauce? What makes a mentoring relationship actually work? Well, it's not magic. It really boils down to 3 core pillars. Think of them as the rules of the road for this whole journey. And here they are. Commitment, mutual respect, and mutual trust. Now, I know they sound simple, right? But each one plays a really specific and critical role in building a relationship that actually lasts and gets real results. So let's break them down. First up is commitment. This is the foundation, the bedrock of the whole thing. It's this shared belief that, hey, this relationship is worth our time and energy. If you don't have that, you end up with what researchers call mentor neglect. The meetings get canceled, the calls stop, and the whole thing just fizzles out. Both people have to be all in. Next, let's talk about respect. And this is way more than just being polite. A truly respected mentor often acts like what's called a transformational leader. They've got charisma, sure, but they also act as a role model. They challenge you to think in new ways, and they inspire you with this optimistic vision for your future. It's an active, really motivating kind of respect. And the third pillar, the glue that holds it all together, is trust. Trust is what gives you the space to be vulnerable, to admit you don't have a clue about something, or to talk about your real fears and biggest ambitions. And that trust is built on believing the other person is competent, has integrity, and genuinely truly wants you to win. Okay, so we get why mentorship is a huge deal, and we know what makes it strong. But here's the cool part. It's not a one-size-fits-all deal. There are a ton of different paths this journey can take. Let's check some of them out. So, on one hand, you have the classic model, right? The senior leader guides the junior employee. We all know that one. But check this out, reverse mentoring. This is getting super popular. It's where a junior employee actually mentors a senior exec on things like new tech or social media. It just goes to show you, learning is a two-way street. And the options don't stop there. You could have peer mentoring with colleagues on the same level, or group mentoring with one mentor for a whole team. There's even flash mentoring for a super quick, one-time session on a specific skill. The whole point is to find the style that works for you and what you're trying to achieve. All right, let's get to the big one. The question you're probably asking, how do I actually find a mentor? Let's dive into some real practical advice for charting your course. Now listen to this, because it's a fantastic piece of advice I saw from a user on Reddit. Whatever you do, don't just walk up to someone and ask, "Will you be my mentor?" When you think about it, it puts this huge pressure on them. It's basically asking them to give you their valuable time for free to help you become their competition. It's kind of awkward. So what's the move then? It's simple. Lead with value. Your mission is to make yourself so useful that they want to keep you around. They want to invest in you. Offer to help on a project. Bring them solutions, not just problems. Make yourself indispensable. The mentorship? That'll grow out of that relationship naturally. So here's your game plan. A few simple things you can do right now. Instead of asking for a lifetime commitment, just ask for a 15-minute coffee chat. And please, come prepared with smart questions. Check out free resources like score.org, where experienced pros are literally waiting to help. And just get out there, network, build real relationships, and I promise you, mentors will naturally emerge.
When these relationships are built the right way, the impact is just incredible. It creates this amazing ripple effect that benefits everybody, transforming not just a person's career, but entire companies.
And as you can see here, it is a total win-win. Mentees, like we said, get those career boosts and they're more satisfied. But the mentors, they report huge benefits too. They sharpen their own leadership skills, they get a new sense of purpose, and they learn a ton from fresh perspectives. Everybody grows.
So what does all this mean for a company's bottom line? Well, the potential return on investment, get this, can be over 1,000%. Seriously, that is not a typo. When you add up things like higher employee retention and better productivity, the business case for mentorship is just undeniable.
So, we're going to end with this question. Whether you're at a point where you're looking for a guide or you're in a position to be one for somebody else, the journey of mentorship is waiting. Every single one of us has wisdom to share, and every single one of us has a path ahead. The only real question left is, who will you connect with?